Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.
Julius Abure is giving Peter Obi 48 hours to leave the political party, Labour Party. This is as a result of Peter Obi mingling with other political parties for coalition. This did not go well with members of the Labour Party. Abure has issued 48 hours to Peter Obi to leave Labour Party with immediate effect. Journalists hang out, discuss more on it. Here are more details.
Julius Abure is giving Peter Obi 48 hours to leave the party. Talk to me. Good move or wrong move?
No, they have different factions in Labour Party. In fact, before coming, I was hearing there's another statement saying that no, they were in support of the coalition and all that. But this is Julius.
Okay, the Abure faction, the Nenadi Usman faction, the NLC.
This is the Julius Abure faction saying that he should resign, leave our party for us. Since you want to go, that they don't want to go into any coalition with anybody. Since back then in 2023, they were able to gather 6 million votes under Labour Party. We are talking about party now, not
which is true.
You understand? So I, for one, I when I saw it, I looked at it and I was laughing. They had a press conference today, and they were insisting on that. That they don't want someone that should just make himself clear. Do you want to be a member of our party or you want to go to coalition? But Peter Obi has already made himself, he has said he wants to be a part of the coalition. He wrote to them and said, okay, don't worry, I want a single term. You understand that he wants a single term. And this is the same man who I learned, I actually written to INEC, some days before he wrote that letter, that they should make Nemadi Usman the chairman of the Labour Party until he wrote that letter. Now, I feel that for integrity's sake, if he has any modicum of integrity left in him, he should decide. If he has said he wants to go to the coalition, fine. So if Abure is saying they want to either expel him from the party, that is Abure's faction. Okay. But now Peter Obi has to now say, fine, I don't want to be a member of Labour Party. I now want to be an ADC. Because most of them are resigning. You understand? They are all resigning.
But does the Abure faction have the legal or political leverage to expel him?
For Peter Obi now, he's a member of Labour Party, right?
Yes.
Malami has resigned from APC. Amechi.
David Mark
has resigned. I think Amechi also did that yesterday also. No, he has not, but Malami resigned. And David Mark. So
Amechi also resigned yesterday.
Yeah. So let Peter Obi also say, I'm resigning from Labour Party, I want to face ADC. At least let's even see whether he has some level of integrity in him. So that he leaves all these issues about this faction, no faction. Let him face ADC. Now that ADC, one faction of ADC has handed the party to David Mark, and they want to now face Bola Tinubu. So that we don't have this issue of Abure coming every day to tell us resign or not and give you an ultimatum. So Peter will be fine. They take a decision. But I know that he's doing this as a calculated man. Because if, for instance, he knows what he's doing. I think that is why Abure is also issuing this ultimatum. But
so you think if Peter Obi leaves Labour Party, it's a wrong move for Peter Obi?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous?
It's dangerous for him.
Talk to me. Is it good move? Expelling him, someone who was
it's really dangerous for him.
Do you know the problem with Nigerian politicians? What is happening in Nigeria today, for anybody who can open his eyes well, you see that most of our politicians are consistently inconsistent. If you are sure of yourself, you will not gamble unnecessarily. If Peter Obi is sure of himself, if he's sure of the platform that he has that gave him 6 million, he has no reason to throw away that platform and join another platform.
But the Labour Party is in crisis.
If it's sure, the result of what caused the crisis, the inability to put the party together immediately after the 2023 elections, is what's causing the Labour Party. If the party has no focus, they have no. Peter Obi happens to be the only focus. It was the emblem of the party as at 2023. Okay. The moment he lost that election, the party lost its steam, and he was unable to put the party together. Look, I salute David Mark for being man enough to say, yes, I am no more in PDP. I have resigned from PDP. Let anybody, any of them that resigned, I will respect them. And those parties that are left, we all know that what happened to PDP is also going to happen to Labour Party. And it's also going to happen to any other party that is ready to throw away its platform to join a coalition that has no stand. As far as I'm concerned, the party has no leg it is standing on, because they have no one single elected representative anywhere in Nigeria. If they have, you can tell me. So the fear of Peter Obi is that he doesn't want to leave certainty for uncertainty. And so far as he continues to want to leave such uncertainty, doesn't make him
they have a member in the House of Reps, Abejide from,
it's true.
A member of the ADC.
That's ADC.
They have one.
He's not in the Abejide told you that he's in the coalition.
Well, he's still a part of the ADC. But BK, Julius Abure has given Peter Obi 48 hours. I mean, is it politically wise? I mean, for the Labour Party to distance itself from their major figure, ahead of 2027?
But that major figure has gone to join another faction, and the Nigerian Usman faction is described as the caretaker committee of the party. So Obi has since identified with that faction, where we also have their sole governor, as the governor of Abure State. Yes. Obi has this history of vacillating, putting one leg on one side, and leaving a hole in the center. Putting one leg on the extreme right, the other one on the extreme left, and leaving a hole in the center. It was this kind of dilly-dallying that worsened the crisis in the Labour Party. Because if he had taken a stand early at that time, maybe they would have gotten rid of Abure now. But he kept dilly-dallying. He didn't want to be decisive. He didn't want to take a stand. And if you watch the interview that Kenneth Okonkwo gave, he described him as a politician of convenience, not of conviction, because he felt that Obi should have been decisive at the time when that crisis had just begun. But he was wasting time. He was trying to see what will happen. Will Abure be able to hold on to the mainstream of the party? If he will hold on to the mainstream of the party, maybe I should not. Maybe I should still be with him. I should not take a stand against him. That was what he continued to do until the Labour Party became the carcass that it has become now. Until the party became the cadaver that it has become now. So I don't know what he's thinking about. As far as the Abure faction is concerned, they believe that they are the mainstream faction of the party that is recognized by law. So, and they can't wait to see his back because it's a pain in their neck. So if he gets out of the party, as far as they are concerned, they will be able to organize the party, they will be able to put the party right, and they will take complete control of the party. Because they know that once he leaves, the obedient group will live with him. The obedient group will live with him, and they will now be in complete control of the party. That is the way they are thinking. They can't wait to see him out of the party so that they will now fully own the Labour Party. But the governor, the only governor of the Labour Party, Alex Oti, has not moved out of the party to join the coalition. Maybe Obi is trying to consider whether he should wait until he gets the clear sign from Governor Oti that Governor Oti will move. But Governor Oti has come out to say, look, I'm not joining the APC, I'm not joining the coalition. So if Obi leaves, it means that he leaves Governor Oti behind. And Governor Oti is one of the biggest pillars behind him. So he's he's trying to calculate. He doesn't know what to do. But these people are trying to put pressure on him to quickly push him out of the party so that they can now take complete control of the party. That is the political dimension to this whole saga.
I mean, if Peter Obi leaves the Labour Party, I mean, what becomes of the Labour Party when it comes to their credibility and electoral strength, especially among Nigerians?
Well, I think if to Nigerians who see the Labour Party as a political party, not as an extension of the civil service rule, then that will be the end. Because Obi came to hijack the structures of the Labour Party because of the popularity he had. He was, like I said, he was the symbol of the Labour Party. People never remember that the Labour Party was funded by civil servants. It's a baby of the Nigerian Labour Congress. So the moment, like he said, he moves out of the Labour Party, the party will not be able to have an ideology which is strictly based on Labour
workers.
And on workers' welfare, rather than what Obi is doing. Because what Obi is doing now, by the time I going out now, this party has no orientation. Their ideology is to push one man out. They have not told Nigerians what they want to offer Nigerians, but to push somebody out of government. And that is the problem. And that's the problem Obi is going to have. The moment he leaves Labour Party, a lot of image that he has among the obedience. Not all obedience, I disagree with you, not all obedience will follow Obi into the new party.
Do you agree with him?
Yes, now
Just in 1 minute.
Yes, not all. Most of them are already expressing reservation about him moving.
Okay.
And I think that is because, he plays more to the people online.
Like,
So I think he has seen it, that is like, I made a wrong move. So so he's also calculating. He's not just, he's calculating. He knows that if he moves like that, something might happen, So he's very, very calculating.
Lose his team.
It's just unfortunate that we have just weak people who are just moving left, right. Why can't they stay in their party and then solve that problem in their party?
All right.
They would have solved the problem in
All
their
right,
party.
gentlemen. Let's move straight to our final conversation. Now,
Welcome to Niger Voice Television, where we give voice to the unheard.